Bentley Bentayga has been around from 2015, and it has received many upgrades over the years. With the 2026 Speed version, Bentley are taking things to the next level, decreasing the cylinders from the regular W12 engine to a lower cylinder count of the V8, but increasing the power a significant amount. Let's take a look at this beast, shall we? At the heart of the new Bentayga Speed lies a heavily reworked 4-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine. While the displacement remains the same as previous V8 models, nearly every performance parameter has been dialed up. This engine now produces a mighty 641 horsepower and 627 pounds of torque, an output that puts it squarely in the realm of high-performance sports cars and dwarfs the previous 6-liter W12 engine, which only had 600 horsepower, or the petrol V8, which had only 550 horsepower. The acceleration figures are staggering. Officially, Bentley claims the new speed sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.4 seconds. But insiders and initial test drives suggest that's a conservative number. Thanks to optimized turbocharging, torque arrives almost instantaneously and remains on tap through much of the rev range, resulting in seamless, explosive acceleration. In real-world conditions, especially with launch control activated, the Bentayga Speed may well dip under the 3-second barrier. Phenomenal for a vehicle of this size and stature. Power is routed through an 8-speed ZF automatic transmission, renowned for its quick, nearly imperceptible shifts and broad gear ratios that allow both high-speed performance and relaxed cruising. Bentley has refined this gearbox's programming to make gear changes smarter and more adaptive to driver behavior. Whether cruising gently in comfort mode or hammering down a straight in sport mode, the transmission anticipates and responds with remarkable intuition. Bentley has also engineered the chassis, suspension, and drivetrain systems to harness all that power with precision and control. In sport mode, the adaptive air suspension stiffens by 15%, reducing body roll and sharpening the SUV's handling characteristics. The inclusion of active roll control, driven by a 48-volt system, and four-wheel steering further elevate the Bentayga Speed's agility, especially during cornering or tight maneuvers at low speeds. One of the more unexpected highlights of the driving experience is the inclusion of a new dynamic mode. It allows for controlled oversteer and drift angles. The sound of the Bentayga Speed has also been carefully curated. The standard sport exhaust system provides a rich, resonant V8 soundtrack, bold under throttle, muted at cruising speeds. For those who want to push this further, Bentley offers an optional Akrapovic titanium exhaust system. Bentley has reimagined what a nearly 3-ton SUV can feel like from behind the wheel, turning a vehicle of massive proportions into one that drives with surprising precision, agility, and poise. At the core of its dynamic capabilities is a sophisticated chassis system that blends mechanical prowess with cutting-edge technology. The adaptive 3-chamber air suspension system adjusts in real time, allowing the Bentayga Speed to seamlessly shift between cruising comfort and sharp, corner-carving confidence. In its softest setting, the ride is whisper-quiet and almost floaty, filtering out road imperfections like a true Bentley should. But flick it into sport mode, and the system firms up by as much as 15%, reducing body roll and giving the SUV a taut, responsive character typically reserved for much smaller performance vehicles. Complementing the suspension is Bentley's active roll control system, powered by a 48-volt electric architecture. This system effectively combats the natural lean of a tall, heavy SUV during fast cornering. Electromechanical actuators apply counterforce to the anti-roll bars within milliseconds, keeping the body flat and composed. The result? The Bentayga Speed corners with confidence and grace, almost defying the laws of physics for a vehicle of its size. Perhaps the most transformative addition to the 2026 Bentayga Speed's dynamic suite is the new 4-wheel steering system. At lower speeds, the rear wheels turn in the opposite direction of the front wheels, drastically reducing the turning radius and making tight city maneuvers or parking feel effortless. At higher speeds, all 4 wheels steer in the same direction, improving stability and lane change precision, giving the vehicle a planted, almost athletic feel on the open road. Bentley has also introduced a new dynamic driving mode, designed to deliver the most engaging experience possible. This mode sharpens throttle response, tightens steering feel, increases the firmness of the suspension, and even adjusts the ESC, electronic stability control, settings to allow for controlled slip and oversteer. Yes, this nearly 3-ton ultra-luxury SUV is capable of delivering tail-out thrills in the right conditions. Braking performance is equally impressive, with optional carbon ceramic discs providing immense stopping power while reducing unsprung weight. What's remarkable is how Bentley has managed to engineer all of this agility without sacrificing ride comfort. Most performance SUVs tend to feel harsh or overly reactive in pursuit of sportiness. If you're liking this video till now, please consider subscribing to this channel. Now back to the video. Bentley hasn't completely reinvented the Bentayga's design language, but instead, it has finely sculpted and refined it, adding layers of purpose and performance-focused aggression without compromising the SUV's regal character. From the front, the Bentayga Speed announces itself with a darker, moodier attitude. The grille is finished in gloss black, giving it a more menacing look that contrasts beautifully against the bright work of the Bentley badge. The headlights are dark-tinted, and the front bumper has been reprofiled to accommodate larger air intakes, which greatly improves cooling. Moving along the sides, the SUV's stance is more planted thanks to available 22 or even 23-inch wheels, with designs unique to the Speed model. These wheels not only fill the arches more aggressively, but also visually lower the vehicle's center of gravity. Behind them sit either standard high-performance brakes or optional carbon ceramic discs. Smoke tail lights round out the rear, giving the Bentayga Speed a more unified, darker, and sportier appearance without straying from Bentley's refined design philosophy. A unique rear bumper with integrated oval exhaust tips, which is exclusive to the Speed. The cabin retains the plushness Bentley is known for. Real wood veneers, hand-stitched leather, knurled metal switchgear, but adds exclusive Speed touches. Trim options include dark chrome, carbon fiber, or piano black finishes, each adding a distinct personality to the interior. Even the instrument cluster and infotainment interface have been subtly updated to reflect the performance focus of this model, with unique digital dials and Speed-themed graphics. Exterior LED signature lighting in the front and rear creates a sophisticated presence day or night, while the interior ambient lighting system allows owners to tailor the cabin's mood to their preferences. In the realm of ultra-luxury vehicles, sound is more than just an auditory byproduct. It's a core part of the emotional experience. The 2026 Bentley Bentayga Speed recognizes this, turning the exhaust note into a finely tuned instrument that plays a symphony of performance, precision, and passion. At its core, the Bentayga Speed's 4-liter, twin-turbocharged V8 already has the DNA of powerhouse. But Bentley has gone to great lengths to ensure that it doesn't just perform like a high-end sports SUV. It sounds like one too. The exhaust system has been completely re-engineered to amplify the engine's deep, burbling presence at idle and transform it into a guttural roar when provoked. In standard form, the Bentayga Speed is fitted with a sport exhaust system that's been acoustically optimized to balance refinement with aggression. At low revs or in comfort mode, the exhaust note is restrained, quietly authoritative, never intrusive. You hear the richness and depth of the V8, but it doesn't disturb the cabin's serenity. But in sport or dynamic mode, the transformation is immediate. Valves in the exhaust system open up to let the engine breathe and speak more freely. Acceleration is now accompanied by a rising, resonant wave of sound that crackles with energy. Downshifts trigger satisfying burbles and pops. For those who desire an even more visceral experience, Bentley offers an optional titanium Acropovic exhaust system. Known for its weight-saving construction and motorsport-grade sound engineering, this upgrade takes the auditory experience to another level. The titanium system not only shaves several kilograms off the vehicle's mass, but also produces a sharper, more metallic tone, aggressive and primal, yet still polished. It's the kind of sound that echoes long after you've passed, turning heads and sending a clear message. This is not your typical luxury SUV. Yet, true to Bentley form, this sound never devolves into brashness. There's no artificial sound piped into the cabin, no synthetic gimmickry, just a pure mechanical soundtrack orchestrated through expert tuning and high-quality materials. Bentley has taken great care to ensure the exhaust complements the vehicle's personality. And that's everything you need to know about the Bentley Bentayga Speed 2026 edition. An SUV that is a monster on the road, while still providing the comfortable driving experience that it's known for. YouTube recommends this video popping on your screen right now, which you can watch as well. See you in the next one.